G'day, I'm Simulated Erk, and welcome to this episode of Simulated Erk Sports Ball, where we have a look at sports on Steam, etc., that we might not necessarily be playing full seasons of collectively. Evolution, and we are going to be playing a game in the AFLW, the AFL Women's Competition. AFL is a sport that was originally designed to give cricket players some fitness in the cricket off-season. So it basically combines some football elements, some soccer elements, some Gaelic football elements, and it's on an oval like a cricket field. So this is AFL Evolution by an Australian developer. So let's get straight into it. Let's think necessarily a lot of commentary during this, and I will warn you at the start that I have cranked the settings to max. This may not be necessarily realistic of what you can do in the game. My opposition will be more realistic of what you can do in a game, and it's Simulated Erk, so I can basically do what I want. So you can select the various competitions. Now there's various competitions basically from the AFL, the men's competition, but I'm going to select the AFLW, the women's competition, and I'm going to play as my local team, the Greater Western Sydney Giants. So you can pick the uniform, which basically is different coloured shorts. And so to make it fair, we'll do an AFL women's team. And Brisbane Lions, there we go. Have a look. So in the AFLW, it's mainly about what colour shorts is the alternative. So white or maroon, so I'll go maroon. So we're going to play at the home ground of the GWS Giants, Spotless Stadium in Sydney. And let's get straight into it. As I said, I'm not going to necessarily or just change the ball or make it a night game. And let's get into it. As I said, I'm not necessarily going to be providing commentary. There is commentary, and I will try and keep the replays as they are, leave the replay zone. And as I said, I've cranked the settings up, so it's not necessarily realistic to what you could get in the game, but you can crank the settings as much as you want to.
Hello and welcome. Tonight we're here at Spotless Stadium. Joining me is former Richmond full forward, the great Matthew Richardson.
Yes, thanks, Dan. An absolute pleasure to be here tonight for the big game.
It's the Queen's birthday clash today, and we've got all the elements for an epic encounter. The Lions run under the cheers of their fans. umpire tosses the coin. The Giants winning the toss. I can't wait for this match to get underway. I've had sleepless nights dreaming about this clash. And away we go. She gains possession. Bumps the pigskin. Good mark on the run. Lawton kicks it. Stevenson marks on the run. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. Stevenson cracks one on the boot for goal. Greater Western Sydney get a goal on the board first. That replay shows just how good that goal was. Her teammates rush over. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Able to grab it on the half volley. Gets boot to high. Takes that one strongly. She's put it out on the floor. Ball over the line. Kicks. Well, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark. Webb with the mark.
Webb has so much potential, she could become anything. She slams it onto her boot, kept her composure then. Bates slams the ball to her boot, just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. She grabs it off the ground, puts boot to ball. She gets under that.
Does she have a realistic chance from here, Richard?
She's a fair way out, Dennis. It'll test her.
Going for goal number one. All eyes are watching. I can't believe it carried the distance. That's a great goal. Greater Western Sydney could score the last two goals. Brisbane in trouble. They need to get a move on.
And this is an example of how I've cranked up the settings. I should not be able to kick a goal from 70 metres out, especially in the women's competition.
And that's what we've come to expect from her. Fantastic goal.
Normally anywhere outside the 50 metre circle there should be a chance, but not that far out.
Her face says it all. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. She's got the ball. She gets a kick out of that pack. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Hands like dinner plates. She lays off the pass. Stevenson going for number two. A goal for Greater Western Sydney. Stevenson kicks number two. That's three in a row for Greater Western Sydney. The Lions in early trouble. She scores, she scores, she scores. What an absolute classic. Stevenson is relieved to see that one go through. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. McCarthy onto the ball. She gets her hands on the footy. Boots it. It was all her. Out on the full, the Lions free kick, and the ball crosses over the boundary. Hastily kicked. Marks. Bumps the pigskin. Stanton had no chance at that one. Chip kick along the wing. A great effort. Goes short for the hand pass. Booted by McCarthy. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Membry Clark will need to give her feet a pep talk for this kick. Her mistake cost her possession. She's missed it. Pressure already being applied to Brisbane. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so she's taking her time and just looking for the right option. Lawton cocks it up, picked up the ball, kicks it across the ground. No contest for that one. Brisbane get the free kick as it goes out on the full. And that ball is out of bounds. Short one in the back pocket. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. There's the peg. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. Going for goal number one. Looks like she forgot to practice a kicking during the week. And the ball goes over the boundary line. Close to goal. Great mark under pressure. Choose to kick it. Takes that one strongly. Does she have a realistic chance from here, Richard?
I don't know if she'll make the distance, Dennis.
Has it got the carry? Out of bounds in the pocket. Short one in the back pocket. Takes her time as she lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Walker going for number one. It's in the air. Out of bounds in the pocket. Jams it on the boot. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. She's kicking from a 45-degree angle. She holds her breath. Greater Western Sydney could score the last 4 goals. The Lions is risking falling too far behind way too early. She's putting on a master class with goals like that one. Congratulated by her teammates. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. First hand's important. A favourable bounce. Ball up in the centre square. Gets boot to leather. Walker sticks out her hands and collects the ball. She takes control of the loose ball. Stevenson going for number 3. That's 5 in a row for Greater Western Sydney. The Lions will have to start putting in some effort if they want a chance in this game.
Stevenson has so much potential. She could become anything.
The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. Smiles all round. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Scoops up the ball. She's kicked it out on the full. And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. Gets boot to leather. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. Membry with the kick. Almost a mark, but it bounces off her chest. She steadies now in front of goal. 40 metres out. Just wide to go through to the behind. A good start to the game for the Giants. There could be a short option here. Bates enjoying a height advantage.
Brisbane just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. That's holding the ball.
Kicks. Hands like dinner plates. Choose to kick it. A great effort. Membry getting into position for the kick. 35 metres out. The 45-degree shot is not too hard. She just has to keep cool. Sends it on its way. A great effort. Kicks it. Bates. Puts boot to ball. A solid mark from Lawton. Sends it on its way. She picks it up. Sneaks the ball away in time. Puts boot to ball. She wins the contest. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. She's a long way from home, but she's a chance. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. A desperate kick there. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. It's in the air. A goal for the Giants. Greater Western Sydney could score the last 6 goals. Brisbane already trailing by an uncomfortable margin. She scores, she scores, she scores. What an absolute classic. She's excited about that one. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Kicks it. A big run to take that back. Webb controls. The umpire says, give it to me. Lucky bounce collected. She's able to thread the needle as she kicks it out of that pad. A desperate kick there. Having a big day going for goal number 4. Stevenson just makes the goal line. She's kicked 4 and looks like she's not done scoring yet. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. Stevenson happy. All is in readiness. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. She gets her hands on the footy. She kicks the ball out of the congestion. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. You'll need a long-range boomer from here. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? That's 8 in a row for Greater Western Sydney. Brisbane already trailing by an uncomfortable margin. She's putting on a masterclass with goals like that one. She's happy with that effort, and so she should be. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Great bounce. A favourable bounce. Gets boot to high. Takes that one strongly. Gets boot to leather. Nice mark there. Bad kick. Resulting in a free to Brisbane. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Short run in the back pocket. Hands like dinner plates. Sends the Sherrin on its way. Great mark under pressure. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Stanton has it. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. Going for goal number 1. It's going. Goal. When she's on song, she sings a very good song.
GWS could just really comfortable kicking for goal on the run because it's just an extension of their normal field kicking and they have absolutely no issues there.
Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Congratulated by her teammates. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Clean tap out of the ruck. She controls the bouncing ball. It was all her. Walker getting into position for the kick. She's a long way from home, but she's a chance. She holds her breath. The Giants have scored the last 10 goals. Pressure already being applied to Brisbane. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Palms it down nicely. Has it now. Sends it on its way. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Has it now. Has it now. Interception. It's up and away. Not her best effort. McCarthy marks it. Sends it on its way. Takes that one strongly. Kicks. Great mark. She's perspiring like a pudding in a pot as she lines up to take this shot. 25 metres out. Stevenson unloads one towards goal. The Giants have the early lead. It's always a good sign.
Stevenson just has a nose for goals. You wouldn't bet against her even on the tightest of angles.
Oh, she'll be loving that goal when she sees it in the highlights package. Stevenson knows that was something special. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Good bounce. Big leap. Takes possession. She boots it from the pack. Lucky bounce collected. Sends the ball to open space. Jams it on the boot now. Oh, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark. Takes it well. Pumps it inside the 50. Takes it well. She's perspiring like a pudding in a pot as she lines up to take this shot. Sends the ball into the 50. The contest no match for her. Kicks it. Great mark under pressure. Punishing kick from Stanton. Stevenson drops the mark. A cool, calm head, clearing it out of defense. The contest no match for her. Nothing presenting. She fires it to an empty space. Kicks. She had her eye on the ball all the way, and she took the mark well. Oh, that's a nice long kick. She steadies now in front of goal. Works it across the ground. Great mark. Lining up the goal now. Goes towards half forward. Nice mark under pressure. Gets boot to leather. She wins the contest. 45 meters out. A set shot and a 45-degree angle. Picture perfect drop punt. Marks. Gets boot to leather. She controls the bouncing ball. Trims the grass with that one. She shouldn't have bothered. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. She's perspiring like a pudding in a pot as she lines up to take this shot. A good mark under the circumstances. Spears a low ball. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. Choose to kick it. Superb handball. Sends the ball out into space. Out of bounds on the full it goes. The ball goes over the line. Kicks it. Nice mark under pressure. Kicks the skin off it. Great grab. That was a huge kick. Malcolm Blight would be happy with that one. That's their first, and they stretch out their lead. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around.
And I didn't even put maximum power on that one.
Look at her as she's really enjoying this one. The ball in the hands of McCarthy. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Jams it on the boot now. And the mark will be paid. Nice drop punt. That's a massive kick. A great effort. Choose to kick it. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Heads up the corridor. She picks it up. Superb handball. She's done a Lady Gaga. She kept everyone guessing. Run control to Major Tom. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. She has space for an easy mark. Chips it down towards half forward. Great grab. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. spin kick. All eyes are watching. Ball crosses the boundary. Short run in the back pocket. Stanton grabs that one. Too far out to score. Short.
Look at the detail on the advertising sign in the stadium. That's really, really good.
Stanton launches one towards goal. Greater Western Sydney leads by 71. She might just play onto a selfie, and the options are few and far between. Kicks hurriedly. A good mark under the circumstances. Spears a low ball. Nice hands. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50. Strong mark.
Well, the quality of disposal's been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled the Lions to rack up the marks. Brisbane need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. A great mark under pressure. Lining it up with the goal now.
Going for goal number 2. It's going. It's like giving a bazooka to Mr. B. Ball goes over the line and out of play. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. And the mark will be paid. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 50 metres out. She's on a 30-degree angle. Out of bounds it goes. Kicked in a flurry. She has to hold on to those. Sends the ball out into space. Gathered by Webb. A clean pickup. She grabs it on the run. Steady hands there as she holds that one. 30 metres from her. 35 metres out. Stevenson with the shot. Chalk up a goal for the Giants. The Giants starting to exert some dominance over Brisbane with the lead of 79-2.
Stevenson needs to gain a more familiar and consistent goal-kicking routine. And when she does that, she will be rewarded with the more accurate kicking results.
There's one for the time capsule. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Great balance. Gains possession. She kicks the ball out of the congestion. Stanton lines it up. This will have to be her very best kick to score from this range. Not the easiest of angles, this one. She's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Jams it on the boot. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. Steady hands there as she holds that one. She'll need her Saturday or Sunday best from here. It's going. Hastily kicked. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. She's getting accustomed, Richard, to kicking these goals. Greater Western Sydney over. The Lions high taking 3. Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. She's happy with that effort, and so she should be. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. With the ball now, she boots it from the pack. She controls the bouncing ball. She's heading for home. A chance to add one more to her talent. Chalk up the goal for the Giants. This kick stretches the lead. The Giants beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 91-2. She's putting on a masterclass with goals like that one. Her face says it all. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Casanova would have been jealous at that pickup. She grabs the footy, approaching the goals now. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Out on the full, Brisbane free kick. The ball goes over the line. Membrick lines it up 25 metres out. Impossible scoring position. Umpire made the right decision there. Lining up the goal now, 20 metres out. Look at that as she puts it through. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. She loves it. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. A favourable bounce. She handballs it. Approaching the goals now. So well timed. She gains possession. Caught with the ball. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell them 15 metres out. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so she's taking her time and just looking for the right option. Choose to kick it. The contest no match for her. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. A chance to add one more to her tally. It's like giving a bazooka to Mr. Bean. The ball crosses the line. Jams it on the boot. And the mark will be paid. Chip kick along the wing. Nice hands. McCarthy with a perfect drop punt. Lawton intercepts the bouncing ball. The loose ball picked up. Moves it quickly by hand. Approaching the goals now. Great grab. Takes her time as she lines up the goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Going for goal number 1. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Takes it well. Bumps the big skin. Nice hands. Stevenson, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Golden opportunity here. Stevenson lets fly with a shot at goal. Greater Western Sydney, 87. Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. She's happy with that effort, and so she should be. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. She gains possession. Don't know how she managed to get that out of the pack. McCarthy grabs that one. Chips it down towards half forward. Steady hands there as she holds that one. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the opening term. The score's Greater Western Sydney 97 to Brisbane 10.
They're in front and they deserve to be in front. They stepped up in all areas and really made their opposition look second rate.
A very high-scoring first quarter here. Looks like it'll be a great game. Let's take a look at the stats, Richo.
Both teams fairly close in the handball stats, 13 to 9. GWS have 79 kicks on the board and Brisbane have 75, fairly close if you ask me.
That's pretty deep, Richo.
So at the end of the first period, the GWS Giants, my team, was rather comfortably leading the Brisbane Lions 97 to 10. And I finally found where the handball button was. So the X button, so that's rather cool. As I said earlier, I have cranked the settings up, and the stadium, Small Stadium in Sydney, the home of the Greater Western Sydney Giants, is modelled excellently, as is the like the advertisements and everything like that. So overall, so far so good.
The second term is underway.
Second quarter action underway.
Pounds it down nicely. The bouncing ball is controlled. Marks. Heads up the corridor. Hands like dinner plates. Kicks. The loose ball picked up. Webb caught her for holding the footy. Webb sends the ball on its way. Great grab. Kicked in a flurry. McCarthy claims the ball. Kicks it. Great grab. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. She had her eye on the ball all the way, and she took the mark well. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Boots it. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. Slams it on the boot, and the mark will be paid. 50 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. It's in the air. Should like that one again. It was a shocker off the boot. And the ball goes over the boundary line. Close to goal. Clears now. She has no trouble grabbing that one.
I should not be able to reach the centre circle behind the goal.
Out on the full. Free kick to the Lions. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Kicked in a flurry. Great grab. Having a big day going for goal number 4. The Giants are the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 103-10. And that goal is right off the top shelf for her. Smiles all round. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. She gains possession. She gets her hands on the footy. Takes possession. Dishes it off to the running player. Kicks it across the ground. Marks lining up the goal now. Choose to kick it. She couldn't hang on. Like working in a telephone box. Look at her go. Not her intention, but she goes across the boundary line. A lot of jostling as the boundary umpire puts the ball back into play. The spilled ball is collected. Nice mark there. It's boot to Weber. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Handballs out into space. She kicked that one like my mother. The ball goes out of bounds. Webb slams it on the boot. A big run to take that back. It's up and away. Not her best effort. And the mark will be paid. Bumps the pigskin. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. She seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
West Dennis, she's a class act.
The goal for Greater Western Sydney. That's number 5. The Giants have scored the last 3 goals. The Giants leads by 99. She'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. She's excited about that one. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Look at that bounce. The bouncing ball is controlled. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Palms it down nicely. And the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. It's a good throw in. Effective hit out there. Great mark. Choose to kick it. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Picture perfect drop pass. And good mark under the circumstances. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Bates over the top.
Bates is not the biggest threat on the field, but she can make her opponent accountable, and she requires a watchful eye at all times. She takes a strong mark, puts boot to ball. That's a mark. She kicks the ball. A nice contested mark.
Boots it. Marks. Chips it down towards half forward. Takes that one strongly. Heads up the corridor. She had her eye on the ball all the way, and she took the mark well. It's a shocking kick. That ball's travelling. You could see that happening right after it left her boot. Greater Western Sydney over. Brisbane by 100. She needs someone to break hard. She's ready to bring it back into play. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Jams it on the boot now. A good mark under the circumstances. Kicks. Nice hands. Gets boot to Weber. Simply outplayed the opposition there. A chance to add one more to her tally. Ball crosses the line. Sends the Sharon on its way. She steadies now in front of goal. Going for goal number 6. Look at that as she puts it through. This is number 6. She's a goal-kicking machine. This one gives them an even bigger lead. She's loving that replay, and she's making sure her opponent knows all about it. Her face says it all. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Tap to advantage. Able to grab it on the half volley. Hands like dinner plates. Choose to kick it. Well, you can see she really loves taking the contested mark.
Stanton has so much potential, she could become anything. She scoops up the loose ball. Good hand skills there. You heard the umpire, free kick. She boots it. Strong mark there.
Boots it. She gathers the loose ball, heads up the corridor. Great mark over the pad. She grabs it on the run. Handball's out into space. McCarthy sticks out her hands and collects the ball. She spears the ball. She had her eye on the ball all the way, and she took the mark well. Jams it on the boot now. A great effort. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Handballs from the tackle. She's got the football now. Out on the full. Ball goes over the line. Webb kicks hard along the boundary line. Strong mark. Jams it on the boot now. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. She's missed the goal. Greater Western Sydney by 107. She'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. Marks. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Going for goal number 1. The Giants have run to their tally. Greater Western Sydney could score their last 5 goals. Greater Western Sydney with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 123 to 10. She scores, she scores, she scores. What an absolute classic. She acknowledges the crowd. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. A dead straight bounce. Definitely palmed to advantage. Lucky bounce collected. Great grab. Sends it on its way. Well, she gave it a shot. Smothers it. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. She receives the handball. Over the years, she's forged her reputation by courage and smelling salts. Richo, what the heck happened there? Looks like she panicked there. Lining up the goal now. Hasn't got the carry. Kicks goalward, but it won't have the desired outcome. That won't help. They need a goal. You heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Great mark over the pad. Kicks the skin off it. Nice mark there. 50 meters out. Walker, bad disposal. All eyes are watching. That shot wasn't meant to hit the flag. Ball heads out of bounds. Jams it on the boot. Wins the hot ball. The stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. That kick has covered a very long distance. The spilled ball is collected. Kicks it. Nice mark there. Gets boot to high. She had her eye on the ball all the way, and she took the mark well. A great effort. She steadies now in front of goal. 50 meters from home. Membry kicks it. Out of bounds near the goal. Lovely drop punt. Hands like dinner plates. Gets boot to leather. A mark by Bates.
Even though the Lions are behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contest, and so they should be. Sends the ball to open space.
Jams it on the boot now. Takes that one strongly. 25 meters out. A pretty safe bet from this position. You heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Couldn't complete the mark. They've conceded possession. She's had a lot of touches this match. Only a behind. The Giants in front. There could be a short option here. Nice hands. Jams it on the boot. Great mark. Kicks. McCarthy got under it. A desperate kick there. A nice running mark. Works it across the ground. The ball is becoming a yo-yo for her as it keeps coming back. Great grab. Jams it on the boot now. Ball goes over the line and out of play. The boundary umpire is called for the full. The ball is returned to play. Good fist. Kicked in a flurry. Takes that one strongly. Stabs the ball. Nice hands. Bumps the big skin. She had her eye on the ball all the way, and she took the mark well. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Kicks the skin off it. Drops the mark, and the Crummers are waiting. She kicks the ball out of the congestion. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Has it now. She brings it out of the pack. A great effort. Puts boot to ball. Great mark under pressure. She kicks the ball forward. She had her eye on the ball all the way, and she took the mark well. Kicks towards 50. She kicks it quickly. She grabs the footy. She seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
Yes, Dennis, she's a class act.
She's really a ball magnet. Sends the Sharon on its way. She snuck away for an uncontested mark. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Slams it on the boot. Stanton finds her woman on the move. And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. A rushed kick. Great mark under pressure. Lawton boots it. Bates claims it. Gets boot to leather. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Kicks it across the ground. She's clearly been shopping at Clangers or Russ. Quick hands find the running player. Bumps the pigskin. Nice work from Membridge. Sends the Sharon on its way. It was all her. 45 metres out. You wouldn't believe it. It shaved the goalpost. Fair to say that'll have little impact on the scoreboard. She might just play onto a selfie, and the options are few and far between. A good mark under the circumstances. Kicks it long. She shouldn't have bothered. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. A good mark under the circumstances. Able to grab it on the half volley. She's got the football now. Superb handball. Picked up under pressure. She's kicked it on the foot. She's out of space. It's like working in a telephone box out there. They slam the door shut. Great mark under pressure. Kicks it. Well, you can see she really loves taking the contested mark. A great effort. Going to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Kicks to the attacking 50. Takes it well. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. She seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Well, Dennis, I just think she's having fun with them now.
She's racking up possession, and the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. Short run in the back pocket. The contest no match for her. Puts boot to ball. Steady hands there as she holds that one. Couldn't seal the deal. Greater Western Sydney with the advantage as they lead the Lions 126-13. She might just play onto a selfie, and the options are few and far between. Jams it on the boot now. Like working in a telephone box. Look at her go. Sorry, I spoke too soon. It goes across the line. Chip kick along the wing. No contest for that man. Works it across the ground. A good mark under the circumstances. Gets boot to leather. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Great mark. She kicks the ball forward. Wins the hard ball. Jams it on the boot. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. A chance to add one more to her tally. Greater Western Sydney beat Brisbane 132-13. She's loving that replay, and she's making sure her opponent knows all about it. Very happy with that kick. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. The ball is bounced. Definitely palmed to advantage. She's got the ball. Stanton picks up the bouncing ball. Sweeping handball. Sneaks the ball away in time. Great mark under pressure. Kicks it. Takes it well. Sends the Sharon on its way. She's perspiring like a pudding in a pot as she lines up to take this shot. A good mark under the circumstances. That came off the boot with huge power. It's Edward Scissorhands. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Who was that to? Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same. Awards the 3. She has no trouble grabbing that one. Takes her time as she lines up the goal. It's okay to have butterflies. 45 metres out. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Jams it on the boot now. Taken back, Webb.
Webb really wears her heart in her sleeve. She slams it onto her boot. It's a mark, concentrating hard as she lines up the goal. The ball's travelling, got the distance and the accuracy. GWS are really looking the goods with the lead over Brisbane.
She'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Very happy with that kick. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The ball has been bounced. With the ball now. Sweeping handball. Gets the loose ball. Bad kick, resulting in a free to Brisbane. Out of bounds in the pocket. Jams it on the boot now. Well, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark.
Let's play on.
Manages to get a hand to it. A favourable bounce. Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same and awards the free. Sends the Sherrin on its way. Nice hands. Going for goal number one. That ball's travelling, gets the distance. This kick has extended their lead. Go to Western Sydney with the advantage as they lead Brisbane 144 to 13. I'll put a cork in it. That's vintage stuff, and I bet she'll only get better with time. Her face says it all. The ball has been bounced. Gains possession. Bates picks up the bouncing ball. Sweeping handball. She's running hot, Richo.
I can't believe it, Dennis. She just keeps on surprising us up here in the commentary box.
Jams it on the boot now. So well timed. That's it for the second quarter. What do you think of it now, Richo?
The Giants are playing well, but even if they are on the right track, they'll get run over if they just sit there in the second half. So they need to go into the rooms at half-time and sit and look at ways that they can improve.
What do the stats look like, Richo?
Brisbane stats not reflecting their poor effort on the scoreboard.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richo. We're halfway through the game now. I can't wait for the next half.
So a marvellous effort so far in the first half by Greater Western Sydney Giants. 23 goals, 6 behinds, 144. The goals worth 6 points. Just in case you're not aware, a behind is worth 1 point. And the Lions, 1 goal, 7 behinds, 13.
Looks like the players are ready for this. Let's get started.
Think big, believe big, act big, and the result will be big.
She's got the football now. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. McCarthy lobs the pass. The ball bounced favourably for Lawton. Lawton throws the ball. Free kick. Slams it on the boot. Great mark. Stabs the ball. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Jams it on the boot now. Takes that one strongly. That's a massive kick. Takes it well. Look at the concentration on her face as she lines up for the goal. 30 metres from her. Walker with the goal. She's bagged a couple now. The skip stretches the lead. She's loving that replay and she's making sure her opponent knows all about it. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Handball short. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Bates, again Richard.
I can't believe it, Dennis. She just keeps on surprising us up here in the commentary box.
She hand passes the ball. Handballs from the tackle. Kicks towards 50. No contest for that one. 20 metres from home. Look at that as she puts it through. The Lions get the badly needed goal. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. Casanova would have been jealous at that pickup. She receives the handball. She picks it up. And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. Puts boot to ball. Nice mark under pressure. That came off the boot with huge power. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. That kick has covered a very long distance. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. Going for goal number 7. It's like giving a bazooka to Mr. B. And the ball goes over the boundary line. Boots it. Nice mark there. Sends the Sharon on its way. Takes that one strongly.
Bates has got really sure hands. She doesn't fumble the loose ball. She slams it onto her boot. Just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. Gets the handball. She goes for home, sending it on its way. She kicks under that.
35 metres out. This game is in danger of spiralling out of control. They must get a goal here. That's 2 in a row for Brisbane. Well, it helps with pride, but it doesn't do much as far as the scoreboard's concerned. She's loving that replay, and she's making sure her opponent knows all about it. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Nice bounce. Takes possession. Nice interception. Choose to kick it. Nice mark there. Jams it on the boot now. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 45 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. The Giants leads by 131. Lucky we had that goal recorded because it was first rate. Congratulated by her teammates. All is in readiness. The bounce is straight up and down. Is in her possession. Lawton laps up the misplaced footy. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. She wins the contest. She gets her hands on the footy. Superb handball. No one troubling her out there. Lining up the goal now. They desperately need this goal to stem the flow. Brisbane not enjoying this. She'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. A dead straight bounce. With the ball now. She receives the handball. Brisbane get the free kick as it goes out on the full. Out of bounds, dangerous spot near the goal. Spears a low ball. Great grab. Jams it on the boot now. So well timed. Choose to kick it. Good mark by Bates.
Bates has got a really creative game. She usually makes an appearance on the highlight reel. It's been cut off. She receives the ball. That's a nice, strong mark. She gets boot to ball. She takes the contested mark.
Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell 35 metres out. A 45-degree angle for this kick. 35 metres out. Can back her from this position. She'll be happy with that. Gets her first. The Lions have scored the last 2 goals. It's still an uphill battle. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. She acknowledges the crowd. She gains possession, finding the running player. Trims the grass with that one. All of a sudden, the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Walker. The Giants at 125. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. She loves it. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Nice bounce. Stanton with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Dishes it off to the running player. Gets boot to high. Has she? Yes, she's paid it.
The Lions have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. Puts boot to ball. Great hands. She slams it onto her boot.
And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. Gets boot to high. A big run to take that back. Jams it on the boot now. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. It's going. Goal to Greater Western Sydney. The Giants back 141. I got to say, that's even a better goal the second time around. She acknowledges the crowd. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. She's got the football now, takes possession, gets boot to Weber. Great mark over the pad, kicks. Almost a touch of synchronized skipping about that mark. That was the peg. Puts boot to ball. Steady hands there as she holds that one. Gets boot to high. Walker claims the ball. The kick slews up the side of the boot. It's in the air. She kicks it quickly. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. The Giants with the upper hand in this match. And it shows on the scoreboard, leading 174 to 37.
Walker is very good off either left or right foot, so kicking off either side is not an issue.
There's one for the time capsule. Celebration time after that one for Walker. All is in readiness. Here's the bounce. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Dishes it off to the running player. The ball has gone over the boundary line on the full. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Sends it on its way. Stevenson alone for the uncontested mark. She steadies now in front of goal. 40 metres from home. Stevenson shoots it. She holds her breath. Greater Western Sydney lead Brisbane. Looks like she'll go long. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. Oh, that's a nice long kick. She gets over the crowd. Has it got the carry? Greater Western Sydney in front. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. A rushed kick. She has no trouble grabbing that one. She spears the ball. Marked by Stanton. Stanton shoots the goal. She holds her breath. Out of bounds in the pocket. She kicks and clears the ball out of the defensive 50. Gets boot to Weber. McCarthy presents and takes the mark. Bumps the pigskin. Hands like dinner plates. Kicks it. Simply outplayed the opposition there. The contest no match for her. Gets boot to Weber. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. That was the peg. 40 metres out. She's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Strong mark. Chips it down towards half forward. Great mark. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is laying up. Having a big day going for goal number 4. Puts boot to ball. She wins the contest. Picks it. Stuck the mitts out and hold on to it. Pumps the big skin. Couldn't complete the mark. She gives the ball away. Bates has had plenty of it, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. I've run out of things to say about her performance. I'm just going to enjoy watching her play.
Puts boot to ball. Lawton wins the marking contest.
Lawton has some potential, and she'll be able to unlock that potential with some continuous effort. Walker handballing to her own advantage. Puts boot to ball. Good mark.
Lawton sends the ball on its way. Nice mark there. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. It's a shocking kick. It's in the air, and the ball goes over the boundary line. A lovely drop pass. Webb takes the mark. Slams it on the boot. The mark is taken by Bates.
Even though the Lions are behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contest, and so they should be. She picks up the loose ball. She gets her hand on the footy. Lawton sharks the ball away. It's been put out on the full, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Gets boot to high. Great mark. Sends it on its way. Who was that to? She collects the loose ball. Who was that to? She runs in for the goal. Marks. Look at the concentration on her face as she lines up for the goal. 40 metres out. Desperate for a goal now. Brisbane are just being completely humiliated right here. She might just play onto herself here. The options are few and far between. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark.
McCarthy has got a few tricks up her sleeve, so the defenders will have to be on top of their game. She takes the contested mark. She kicks the ball. A great mark under pressure. She kicks the ball. Membry claims the ball.
She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. This game is slowly slipping out of their grasp. They must convert here. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Casanova would have been jealous at that pickup. Lawton with the pickup. She's kicked that straight into the confectionery stand. Out on the full. Out of bounds near the 50. Slams it on the boot. Great mark under pressure. Kicks it across the ground. Great grab. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Out of bounds near the goal. Gets boot to Weather. Marks. Low spearing kick. She shouldn't have bothered. She skips the ball off the ground. Looking for another goal here. And they like it behind the goals. She likes it. Goal. This one gives them an even bigger lead. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. She's excited about that one. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Knocks it down in front. Handball's out into space. Boots it. She picks up the loose ball. The ball knocked up. Kicks. Sends it into the open paddock. Nice drop punt. Takes it well. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. A great effort. She's perspiring like a pudding in a pot as she lines up to take this shot. Going for goal number 2. Slots it. This is the fully equivalent of rope a duck. The Lions are barely hanging on right now. She'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Look at her as she's really enjoying this one. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. Here's the bounce. Is in her possession. She lays off the pass. Kicks. Steady hands there as she holds that one. Hits it across the ground. She collects the loose ball. The spilled ball is collected. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. You've got to move faster than that. Holding the ball. Bates puts the ball in the hands of Fate. A long way out. Nice bit of power there. She'll really be upset by that one. Who was that to? The ball goes over the line. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. And they like it behind the goals. She likes it. Goal. Gets her first. She's putting on a masterclass with goals like that one. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Big leap. She gains possession off the ground. A short handball. McCarthy finds her woman on the move. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. And the mark will be paid. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. All eyes are watching. Out of bounds on the clock. Choose to kick it. Takes it well. Takes her time as she lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Where to Western Sydney get a goal. The Giants over. The Lions hide 136. And that goal is right off the top shelf for her. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. McCarthy has the ball. Picture-perfect drop punt. Her mistake cost her possession. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Sends the Sharon on its way. It's been intercepted by the opposition. She receives the handball. It's like she has the ball on a string. She's kicked it out on the full. And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. Bumps the pigskin. Steady hands there as she holds that one. Boots it. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. Chip kick along the wing. Takes that one strongly.
McCarthy takes a lot of marks during the match, but a lot of them are juggled. If she can just get a cleaner set of hands, that would give her opponent less chance to spoil in the contest. Out on the full. That's a free kick for Brisbane, and the ball is out of play. She gets boot to ball. It's a mark.
Slams it on the boot. Steady hands there as she holds that one. It's in the air. I can't believe it carried the distance. That's a great goal. And that puts them further in front. Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. She's enjoying that goal, and why not? All is in readiness. Bounce goes the ball. She gains possession. She grabs it on the run. She seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
She's been outstanding all match, Dennis.
Stevenson chips it to the pocket. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Plays it across half back. Takes her time as she lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. She holds her breath. Well, that was a brave shot. Good goal. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. She loves it. Great bounce. She's got the ball. Superb handball. Who was that to? She seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Yes, super work from her in this match, Dennis.
Bates sends the ball on its way. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. Bumps the big skin. Takes it well. Kicks to the square. She couldn't hang on. Right now, she looks like a woman in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. I guess it was worth a go. Gains possession. She's got the ball. Takes possession. The Lions are just being completely humiliated right here. The defense are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so she's taking her time and just looking for the right option. She brings it out of the pack. Lawton marks. Is in her possession. She's like she's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. Kicks it. A good mark under the circumstances. Kicks. Almost a touch of synchronized swing about that mark. That was the peg. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Lawton kicks it a long way. Walker takes the mark. Shanks that way. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? Her stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Going to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up 40 metres out. A set shot from a 40-degree angle could prove difficult for her. Did you like that turn, Richard?
Brisbane need to always make a total effort, even when the odds seem entirely against you. Never quit trying. I've never felt that I've not had a chance to win.
A high-scoring third quarter. We should have a great final turn. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. Let's have a look at the stats.
The stats are close, but the scores are very different.
You always have that unique perspective on things, Richard.
So as you can see at the end of the third quarter, 33 goals, 8 points, 206 to 7 goals, 1153. Overall, yeah, I'm enjoying this game, but more thoughts about the game at full time.
The pressure's on. It's the final quarter.
Never let your head hang down. Never give up and sit down and grieve. Find another way.
A great effort. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? Short one in the back pocket. A good mark under the circumstances. Clearing it with ease here. A great effort. Puts boots a ball. Great grab.
Bates is not bad at minimising the effect of her opponent and being in the right spots, but she'll want to lift her smarts over it here. Sending it on its way. That's a mark. Concentrating hard as she lines up the goal. It's in the air. The huge kick makes it through the goals.
There's one for the time capsule. congratulated by her teammates. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce is straight up and down. Definitely palmed to advantage. Her foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. A monster of a kick gets home. Chalking up 6 points. This kick has extended their lead. And that goal is right off the top shelf for her. Smiles all round. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Effective hit out there. She's threaded the needle on that handball out. That play is as high-tech as it can from. Kicks it. Wins the hardball. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. 45 metres out. Kick by Member. Well, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark. That had some power behind it. Her mistake cost her possession. A favourable bounce is in her possession. The ball is becoming a yo-yo for her as it keeps coming back. Does well to keep it in play. That had some power behind it. A favourable bounce. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. She's got the ball. Nice mark there. Gets boot to Weber. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. Marks. Kicks. She wins the contest. She kicks the ball forward. Over the top of the pack. Choose to kick it. Almost a touch of synchronized spin about that mark. Almost the peg. She's getting accustomed, Richard, to kicking these goals. She's missed the load. Out of bounds it goes. Kicks it. Takes it well. Bumps the big skin. Strong mark. Opportunity for Stanton. 45 metres out. She's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. It's going, and the ball goes out of bounds. Gets boot to Leather. Great grab. Sends the Sharon on its way. She had her eye on the ball all the way, and she took the mark well. She receives the handball. Couldn't stop in time right there. The umpire will launch it in from the boundary. The ball has been thrown in. Takes possession. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Gets boot to Leather. Stevenson puts it on the boot. Going for goal number 7. She hand passes the ball. She kicks it quickly. She wins the contest. Not a pretty drop putt, but it gets away okay. Sends the Sharon on its way. Kicks the skin off it. Great grab. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. That ball's traveling. Wonderful. Jams it on the boot now. Great mark under pressure. Sends it on its way. Nice mark there. She's perspiring like a pudding in a pot as she lines up to take this shot. Going for goal number 7. Has it got the carry? That kick was gigantic. Great goal. I'm sure we'll look back and exaggerate the distance in years to come. Every time she gets the ball now, you expect the same result. Straight for a goal. And they stretch out their lead. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. She loves it. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. She's got the football now. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. She's put it out of bounds on the full, and the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Going for goal number 3. The kick just clears the line for a goal. Number 3. There's lots of time left, but a miracle is needed to close this gap. She'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Very happy with that kick. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. There's the bounce. Huge leap. Scoops up the bouncing ball. The Lions get the free kick as it goes out on the full. The ball over the line. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Takes it well. That kick has covered a very long distance. Marks. The ball goes out of bounds on the full. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Stabs the ball. Stevenson takes the mark. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. He's been outstanding, going for goal number 8 right here. It's in the air. The Giants are in control of this game. Looks like she'll go wide. She opts to play on with the ball. She spears the ball. Marks. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. The kick just clears the line for a goal. This kick has extended their lead. If this game were being played on water, the Giants would be walking on it. And that goal is right off the top shelf for her. She's enjoying that goal, and why not? The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Has it now. She's running hot, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. She's an absolute ball magnet.
It bounced straight into her hands as if she called a puppy with a whistle. She seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. I've run out of things to say about her performance. I'm just going to enjoy watching her play.
The Giants have scored the last 2 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. Her teammates rush over. Look at that bounce. Takes possession. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. The mark is taken by Stanton. A chance to add one more to her tally. Hasn't got the carry. That's a goal. What a round kick. She'll be happy with goal number 2. Stanton getting them further in front. And that goal is right off the top shelf for her. Stanton knows that was something special. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. With the ball now. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. The umpire will ball it up. Big leap with the ball now. Ball up in the center square. Out on the full, the Lions free kick. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Jams it on the boot now. Nice mark there. Jams it on the boot. A great effort.
No questioning whether Brisbane can take a mark. I think everyone has seen enough cheap marks taken out there. The Lions need to start kicking more direct for goal. Walker picks it up. It hits its target. She handballs out into space. Puts boot to ball.
The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Both ruckmen battling for the front spot. She's got the ball. Marked by Walker. let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 25 metres out. It's a shotgun kick. That could be the final nail in the coffin. There could be a short option here. She plays on with a little kick. Her stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Webb claims the ball. Pumps the big skin. A good mark under the circumstances. A good mark under the circumstances. Puts boot to ball. Nice mark under pressure. Gets boot to leather. A good mark under the circumstances. Choose to kick it. She controls the bouncing ball. She seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
Yes, Dennis, she's a class act.
Dishes it off by hand. The bouncing ball is controlled. Stevenson is an absolute leather magnet. And for those who think there's no such thing, spare a thought for my wife and my wife. Greater Western Sydney are in control of this game. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Bumps the big skin. The mark is taken by Stanton. Kicks the skin off it. And the mark will be paid. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is laying out. 35 metres out. In the same spot, Tiger Woods with a 9-iron is a safer bet. The spilled ball is collected. Out on the full. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Kicks it. She gathers the loose ball. McCarthy with the hand pass. She's picked up an injury. Richo, can you tell us what you saw?
She won't be coming back out after that injury.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Scoops up the ball. Collected by McCarthy. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Off the ground. Kicked in a flurry. Having a big day going for goal number 4. Giants have scored the last 4 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
I'm not exactly sure how many final nails in the coffin there could be.
She'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal.
Especially when the scores are this far apart. I don't know how many final nails in the coffin it could be.
Walker shows the goal umpire the right signal. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Clean tap out of the ruck. Who was that to? Holding the ball is the call. Out on the full, the Lions free kick. Ball over the boundary line. Kicks it. Great mark under pressure. Not what she intended to do with that kick. The Giants are in control of this game. She has a few options. She decides to play on. Gets boot to leather. No contest for that mark. Spears a low ball. Webb looking a real threat out there when she pulls in contested marks like that one.
Brisbane could take in plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. And the ball crosses over the boundary. Puts boot to ball. She wins the contested mark. She kicks it long. Webb just wanted it more then.
Kicks the skin off it. Steady hands there as she holds that one. McCarthy takes advantage. She gets her hands on the footy. She's running hot, Richo.
She's been outstanding all match, Dennis.
She's had a lot of touches this match. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Low kick. Great mark. Kicks. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Kicks beyond the wing. Out of bounds on the wing. Gets boot to high. The spilled ball is collected. Her foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. Walker slams one on the boot for goal. Greater Western Sydney nailing the coffin shut. She's searching for her teammates. Kick to himself. Boots it. The opposition forgot about her and she gets away with an easy mark. Steady hands there as she holds that one. Sends it on its way. A great effort. Works it across the ground. It's like she has the ball on her string. Walker kicks it. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Scoops up the bouncing ball. That's a very well executed goal. That is number 10. This kick stretches the lead. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. Very happy with that kick. The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Is in her possession. She's kicked that straight into the confectionery stand. Out on the full. Ball over the boundary line. Gets boot to leather. Oh, how about that climbing over the pack like a pop-up toaster. Goes towards half forward. Out of bounds it goes. It's a good throw in. She picks it up. Puts boot to ball. She kicks the ball out of the congestion. Takes it well. Jams it on the boot now. She wins the contest. Jams it on the boot now. Takes that one strongly.
No questioning whether the Lions can take a mark. I think everyone has seen enough cheap marks taken out there. The Lions need to start kicking more direct for goal. She boots it. Solid use of the body to outmark her opponent. She kicks the ball. She marks the ball. She kicks the ball. Strong mark there.
Slams it on the boot. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. And we'll get a throw in. The ball has been thrown in. Takes control of the bouncing ball. She grabs the footy. The ball goes out of bounds on the full. And that ball is out of bounds. Jams it on the boot now. Great mark. Walker in no hurry as she prepares to kick. It's a shocking kick. Greater Western Sydney nailing the coffin shut. Hands like dinner plates. Bumps the pigskin. Wins the hardball. Heads up the corridor. Wins the hardball. Bumps the pigskin. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. That was the pig. Only behind. Greater Western Sydney nailing the coffin shut. There could be a short option here. Plays on. Low kick. Stanton looking to make them pay for that turnover. She's got the head down as she charges home for the goal. If this game were being played on water, the Giants would be walking on it. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. Her teammates rush over. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Here's the bounce. Gains possession. Gets the loose ball. The ball goes out of bounds on the full. The ball over the line. It's up and away. Not her best effort. Rooted by McCarthy. Out of bounds in the pocket. The Rucks are going at it. Tap to advantage. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. She receives the handball. She picks up the loose ball. She gets her hands on the footy. And the ball goes over the boundary line. Close to goal. The ball is in the air. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Now that's just giving the ball away. Great grab. Picture perfect drop punt. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. She spears the ball. Marks. Kicks it. She has to hold on to those. Very quiet by her standards. Now we'll get a ball up. First hand's important. It bounced straight into her hands as if she'd called a puppy with a whistle. Out of bounds it goes. Sends it on its way. Nice contested mark, Buckweb. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punch. Sends it on its way. A great effort. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. Off the side of the boot. Terrible kick. And the ball goes over the boundary line. Close to goal. Choose to kick it. Stanton takes the mark uncontested. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So the 40 metres out. Set shot on a 45-degree angle. Kicks horribly. The contest no match for her. Kicks. She has space for an easy mark. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. A risky proposition from here. She'll need a big kick to make the goals. Get back her from this position. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Struck down the field. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. Pumps the pigskin. Dropped by Stanton. Dances around the boundary line. Stevenson kicks. And it's close to goal as the ball goes over the boundary line. It'll be the umpire's ball. The umpires with a good throw. She controls the bouncing ball. Walker with the ball. She controls the bouncing ball. She's threaded the needle on that handball out. Kicked in a flurry. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Hands like dinner plates. That kick has covered a very long distance. The loose ball scooped up. Brisbane get the free kick as it goes out on the full. And the ball goes out of bounds. Sends it on its way. Marks. Rooted by Hunt. Wins the hard ball. Sends it on its way. Well, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark. Kicks. And the mark will be paid. Not much time before the final siren. Stanton has it. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. This is the intended target. Brisbane were really taught a lesson today.
Grass grows, birds fly, waves pound the sand, and GWS beats teams up.
Final scores of the match are the Giants 2-67 against Brisbane 59. Well, Richo, it's been a fun match. We've enjoyed that one.
It's been a pleasure, Dennis. We'll catch you next time.
So there we have the final scores: 42-15, G67 to 8-11-59. Let's have a look. Oh, I missed who the player of the match was. So there we have it. That's the episode done. Episode number 2. Now, you will note some similarities between this episode and the previous episodes. The games are both by the same company, an Australian company, so a lot of people have been critical of these games on forums and comment boards and all this sort of stuff. Now, if you're expecting EA Sports quality, it's not EA Sports quality, and they're Australian games for Australian conditions for an Australian market, so you won't necessarily have EA Sports and that sort of thing involved. So for games like Rugby League and AFL, it's good that there are games there. The stadiums, from what I've seen from both games, the stadiums are good, the graphics are fairly good. The commentary can be repetitive, but that's just a common sort of thing with these sort of games. You know, they can only record so much, and then the program decides when to put in the appropriate comments when. But overall, for what it is, they're fairly good games, and it's also good that you know, you can play as your local team in your local stadium and that sort of thing. Now, of course, you can customise it a lot, and of course, you don't have to play as long as I did. You can turn the replays off and all of that sort of thing. But overall, a good experience and definitely worth the purchase if you're a hardcore fan. Although then again, having said that, sometimes if you're a hardcore fan, you might be disappointed as well. I'm not a fan or a hardcore fan of either of these sports. I'll watch them if they're on, sort of thing, at my place of employment or whatever, but I won't, you know, go out of my way to go to a game or anything like that, or, you know, make the conscious decision of watching the game on TV. If it's on and there's nothing on, I understand what's going on, but no, I'm not a student of either game. Anywho, I'm Simulated Erk. You can follow me at Simulated Erk on Twitter, and the SimUlatedErk.com features lots of